have much to say, yeah, that's clear now. But I won't.
Hey friends, and welcome to today's video. My name is Diana, and I'm your typical average mom, just doing my best to take care of my home and family, and I want to help normalize normal life. And so you won't find a perfect home or a perfect wardrobe over here, but you will find a homemaking friend and weekly cleaning motivation. So in today's video, I'm just doing some mental list cleaning, some stuff that's been on my mind for a while, and I just wanted to kind of get caught up. So one of the things was washing the girls' bedding. I wanted to wash their sheets and duvet covers. So I'm first getting those in the wash, so I have plenty of time to get all that washed. And then I also wanted to wash my son Matt's sheets. Now, I had just washed his duvet cover pretty recently. He had got some marker on his new bedding, and so I was afraid it would stain. So I did wash that recently. And then after I get these in the wash, I'm gonna start a project that I've had my mind on for a little while. I have a small broom closet, and I've been wanting to clean, declutter, and organize it. So once I get these sheets in the wash, we're gonna jump straight in and start tackling that closet.
Keep on giving you grace while my heart's broken. But you take the time away to clear your head out. I don't got nothing to say. How could you let me get away still? Well, I still cry, I won't lie, but you'll never know.
So here's my broom closet, which is located in my hallway. In here I store my rug doctor and vacuum, random household items like flashlights and light bulbs, and small cleaning tools and accessories. The one thing I don't keep in here is an actual broom, because I do like to keep that on the side of my fridge in the kitchen. But when I clean out a space, I like to first remove everything, clean the entire space, and then I'll put back what I know I'm going to keep. And then anything that I'm not sure about or is questionable, I'll leave that until the end so I can go through it and determine if it's trash or keep. But really quick, I got Matt set up with some paint. He'd been bugging me about paint all morning, so I figured I might as well just go ahead and do that, and then I'll have maybe 10 minutes without him right here bugging me. So for step one, we're just gonna take everything out.
I used to spend my evenings by myself, you know. Went through every number on my telephone. I thought that all I needed was someone to hold, but I was wrong. I never thought that maybe I needed a friend. You have always been there together till the end. I thought that all I needed was someone to hold, but I was wrong.
So this is why I really wanted to come in here and clean. I've been noticing when I pull the vacuum out that there's a bunch of hair in here. Hair and dirt, but we're finally gonna come in here and clean up all this hair and all the dirt.
You show me that I don't need somebody. I only need myself, now it's just me. I'm gonna be free, be free. I'm free. You show me that I don't need somebody. I only need myself, now it's just me. I'm gonna be free, be free. Be free, be free. I'm gonna be free, free. You're here when I need you, steady by my side. You always make me smile when things are weighing me down. We will dance together till the sunrise. We always have a good time. Finding love and that in disaster, no such thing.
Instead of taking out my mop and mopping this little tiny area, I figured I would just spray it down with some cleaner and wipe it down with a rag. And then on to step 3, we're gonna start putting stuff back.
You show me that I don't need somebody. I only need myself, now it's just me. I'm gonna be free, be free. I'm free. You show me that I don't need somebody. I only need myself, now it's just me. I'm gonna be free, be free. Free. I'm gonna be free.
Now that I had put back everything that I knew I was going to keep, this was the pile of stuff that was left over that was questionable. So I had these toilet seats. I'd had these when the girls were little, and I kept them for Matt in case he needed them when he transitioned to the potty. But he never used them. He never liked them. He just sits on the toilet, which has been nice. But I decided to throw those away. I don't think people would want to pick those up secondhand from Goodwill. So I did toss those out. And then I had some seed heating mats. And I haven't grown anything from seed in a while, so I'm going to donate those. I also had some bug sticky traps for my garden that can go in our outside shed. And then I got rid of the hangers that aren't black since I'm trying to transition to all one color because it looks a little bit cleaner. Okay, so this is the closet. It's not perfect, but it's much better. So it's nice and clean on the floor. And then the vacuum, my carpet cleaner, my cedar bucket fits in here. And then that's just a little handheld vacuum. And then this is a long squeegee for when I clean the outside windows. So I should probably get a command command hook for this so I can hang it up. And then our ironing board. I got this from Walmart. I really like this little one just because it's so compact and it folds right down, and then I can just hang it in a closet. Nico's like winter jackets and vest and all that stuff, and like his rain jacket. And then this is his backpack for when he used to have to take his lunches. He'd be gone all day, and so I'd have to pack him a big old bag of food. But now that he has his own route, we haven't needed this for a while, but I'm going to talk to him and maybe we can get rid of this now. Although it is a nice insulated backpack, so maybe we'll just keep it. But this here is some of the kids' swimming stuff, some arm floaties, and like a couple little inner tubes, and then their swim goggles. So I'm going to keep these here just so that they're really accessible for the summer. This is my fabric shaver. So I'll keep that here because I use that a lot. Little accessory for my vacuum. And then I decided to put all the outlet plugs in here. All the outlet plugs, and then a couple extra flashlights. So we'll just keep all those there. And then these here are some really cool little lanterns that I got from from Amazon. Of course I can't open it, but the top just opens like this, and they're super bright, but they were pretty cheap. Got them on Amazon, and I like to keep them right here just in case there's ever a power outage. I can like feel my way really quickly through the hallway and then grab those. And I've actually had to do it before. One time, I think it was last Christmas, some kids came and shut off our power, and it was pitch black in the house. And all the kids were screaming, but because I had my flashlights right here, I was able to just feel my way through the house in the pitch black darkness and grab one of those, and we were good to go. And then the basket on the right are some light bulbs, and then just some extra light bulbs. And then my steam shot, my Bissell steam shot, I have that there. I don't use it very often, so I figured I would just put it up there. Much cleaner. So now it was time to switch out the laundry. And I know I said like keep the floaties and stuff accessible for summer, and technically it's over, but it's definitely not over in Arizona. It's still gonna be really hot for a while. So we're definitely gonna be swimming for a while still. Yeah, I see so many videos already. Everybody's getting ready for fall and fall decorate with me and all this. It is definitely not fall around here in Arizona. It is so hot. And Honestly, I'm not going to be decorating or doing anything for fall probably until late September or October. That's when the weather will finally start cooling down a little bit. And I do like to start my decorating around then anyways, just because I don't decorate for fall and then separately decorate for Halloween. I kind of just decorate for fall. And so the end of September, October is the perfect time to start decorating for fall and adding a little bit of pumpkins and, some fall leaves and stuff. And I don't do a lot. I do a very minimal amount, but I don't really decorate for Halloween. So if I just start decorating for fall in October, then I can leave my fallish decor out for October and November. And then at the end of November, then I'll start decorating for Christmas. So that's kind of how I like to do it. I just like to decorate for fall, and then I'll transition into winter and more Christmas decor. Now I'm moving on to the kids' room. This is something I've been meaning to do, just do a quick mom tidy, even though the girls have been doing pretty good keeping their rooms clean. You know how it is. You always have to come in and do a mom clean because the kids never do it quite right. Me and Audrey were in here. We were cleaning the toys out from under the beds and their dresser and just picking everything up and doing a nice quick tidy.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you're my liability. Yeah, I know you're my You say that you're sorry. We turn the page and make up. A broken trust got you haunted. The doubt in you was enough to leave me chasing you.
Cute, dirty. Yeah, keep going. Look at all this up here.
You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
So once me and Audrey had done a really quick dusting, then I moved on to vacuuming. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did empty out the vacuum bin. So I started with a completely empty vacuum bin so I can show you guys how much dirt I pull from these carpets. And it is kind of gross. I know it's a lot, but I think it has to do with where we live. So my neighborhood is backed up to this rural area where it is the desert, like the straight up desert behind our house. And so I think that's why it's so dusty in my house, because we're just surrounded by dirt and the mountains and everything. So if you live more in the city in Arizona, you're probably like, what the heck? Like, my house isn't that dirty. But I think that's why, like if you live close to a farm field or anything like that, your house is probably a little dustier too. But I think that's why it's so dusty in my house.
Well, I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods, lost as I should. Barely see the sky now, we're safe under the trees. You tell me about your secrets and I'm falling madly. You catch me right, I'll be alright. It's all that matters really, as long as you be as crazy.
So I don't think I had told you guys, when I did the girls' bedroom refresh and I bought them new bedding, the one thing I didn't buy them was new sheets because I figured I'll just save the money. Their sheets are still good enough. I'll save that for another time. Well, I kid you not, the next day, Nikki came to me and she's like, Mom, there's a huge hole in my bed. And I was like, there's no way the sheets were that worn down and they just ripped like that. And then Audrey came to me too and she's like, Mom, mine has a hole in it too. And I looked at her sheets and they had holes in it too. And then I was looking at it and I'm like, these aren't just tears from worn down sheets. These sheets were cut. And so then I was asking the kids, and it turns out that Matt had decided to get a pair of scissors and he cut the sheets on the girls' bed. And luckily, by some miracle, he didn't get the idea to like cut their brand new duvet covers or anything. It was just so weird how it happened. I was gonna get the sheets and then I was like, no, I'll save the money. And then literally the next day, after I had just made the girls' beds and everything, he had cut their sheets. So I feel like God had saved me a little bit of money. And I was so lucky that I didn't buy new sheets because Matt would have cut the brand new sheets. So that following day, I did end up ordering some new sheets, but I just couldn't believe it that I was so close to buying new sheets. Those would have been on the bed and they would have been cut. And luckily, he just cut the old ones and he didn't cut the duvets or anything. So yeah, I was lucky, but Matt was more lucky because he would have been in even worse trouble. It was one of those things where you were kind of already like, you're lucky I was going to throw those away.
Shadows will guide us where we've never been before. Run so I act like no one knows me. Right back in with my eyelids closed. Yeah, I might fall and I think I like it. I don't know. Run so I act like no one knows.
So now it's time to move on to Matthew's room, and I'm going to come in here and tidy everything up and remake his bed. Since I did his bedroom refresh, it has been so much easier to keep clean. It takes me like 5 minutes to come in here and tidy everything up. So I'm going to pick everything up and then I'm going to do a quick vacuum. But I did recently do a bedroom refresh in here. So if you're new and you do happen to like bedroom refreshes and updates on a budget, I did do the girls' bedroom recently and Matt's room, and I have a video of both of those. But since I did that, it's just been so much easier in the girls' and Matt's room. It really has been a nice positive change, organizing the kids' rooms and finding a spot for everything.
Shipwreck in the dark, far from the harbor, far from the start. In a storm, I lost my sails, I lost all direction, caught in the veil. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love lost in the sea. I didn't know love till you found.
Okay, friend, here's your cringy motivational pep talk. I know sometimes your house may feel upside down or like your house is winning, but remember, you don't have to do it all. Just pick one small thing and give it 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll be so happy that you started. So here's your reminder to fold a load of laundry with me, take something out for dinner, or pick one room to do a 5-minute tidy.
I've been away for a while. No one can change time. How could I gotta know where you're at. The mirrors don't talk back. Leave it blank.
Once I finished vacuuming Matt's room, then I wanted to show my room a little bit of love, so I'm gonna come in here and do a quick vacuum in here also, and then I'll show you all the dirt that I pulled from the whole house.
Demons on a shelf, like the trophies I can carry with me through the years. Yeah, I'm too sick of myself. I'm too sick of myself. Does someone have another mind to spare? Make it make sense for someone who needs help. Yeah, I'm asking for a friend. Asking for
And per usual, here is all the dirt that I pulled from the carpet. Lots of hair and lots of dust. And I probably need to clean my vacuum. That's something I'm going to be tackling here soon, is I'm going to deep clean everything and clean the filters and take the hair out of the bottom again, because my vacuum is really, really dirty itself and I need to clean that.
We'll do you good and you better believe it. You've been shut indoors for no reason. I could use a friend right now.
Now I'm moving on to dinner. I wanted to share with you guys what I made. I made some really quick oven chicken. I preheat the oven to 400 and just season my chicken with my favorite seasonings, salt, pepper, garlic, and let that cook for about 1 hour. It's really simple and delicious. And to go with it, I decided to make some pesto pasta since I had a ton of basil from the garden. I kept it really simple and did about 1/4 cup of oil and 2 cups of basil. And then I got this pasta. Spaghetti Brahmi protein pasta. It has 21 grams of protein per serving, semolina, durum wheat, and lupini beans. But I thought that would be cool to at least get some extra protein while we eat this. And this is gonna cook for 8 minutes. We've got 8 minutes left on the chicken.
Yeah.
Can you see the moon over there?
Yeah. Mommy, what's a noise?
Does not do it justice.
What's a noise, Daddy?
So yes, I did keep the pesto pretty simple. I did add a little bit of lemon juice to it, but I didn't have any pine nuts and I didn't put the Parmesan cheese in it. I figured I'd just put that straight onto the pasta, and then I'll add seasonings like garlic powder and stuff to my actual pasta. So once my pasta was done, I added a few tablespoons of butter, and then I started adding in my pesto, and then I added some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then I decided to just add Parmesan cheese to everybody's plates so that I didn't waste my entire life washing the pot afterwards, because there's nothing worse than Parmesan cheese in a pot. But it came out so good. There's nothing better than fresh pesto. And the kids were cute even though Nico wasn't there. Matt and Audrey had made a little plate of play food for him. That was his little spot of dinner. And this was just a little bit later. I did stop to give the kids their baths and get them ready for bed and everything. Because I don't know, have you guys noticed that when you give your kids a bath, it like wakes them up and then they're super hyper and like ready for a good time? Because that's definitely my kids. So I wanted to, as soon as dinner was done, go get them their bath and stuff so they'd come out kind of hyped up, and then they'd have time to unwind again before it was bedtime. So I did do that, and then it was time to tackle the dishes and clean the kitchen. And yes, I was tired at this point. I had actually woken up at I think 5:30 so that I could go grocery shopping early this morning while the kids were asleep. I do occasionally like to do that just so that I can get out of the house really early without having to get everybody ready and making like a whole event of it. So I had done that this morning, so I had woken up early and then, put the groceries away and did the produce prep and all that, and then did my cleaning for the day. So I was getting tired, but I really love waking up to a clean kitchen. I know most of us do. There's nothing worse than waking up to something already nagging you, so a sink full of dishes is not fun for anyone. So I do really try to close down the kitchen every night and clean everything up. I will occasionally leave a pot or two to soak just so that it'll be easier to clean in the morning, and that doesn't bother me. But I do make it a priority to clean the kitchen. And then I also try to get the coffee ready just so that when Nico wakes up in the morning, if he wakes up earlier than me, he doesn't have to worry about that. It's just something that I know I appreciate, and so I like to do that for him as well. But we are going to finish these dishes, wipe down the counters, and then move on to a little bit of laundry.
I don't wanna be alone. Spend too much time by myself. So many things that I still don't know.
So yeah, Mama was getting tired here. It was 9:45 as you guys can see on the oven here. But this day was Friday, so I do like to get a lot of my chores done on Friday so that when Saturday rolls around, I don't have too much to do. So I did just push through it all so I could wake up to a clean kitchen. And then also I really wanted to get the laundry done. That way I didn't have to worry about it the next day. So I took a quick shower and then I just really quickly did this little bit of laundry so that I could kick back, read my book, and get ready for a nice, relaxing weekend.
Just stay the night, then you leave when it's like nothing wrong. It's alright with you. No ties, no price, no need, so free. I don't care what you say, what you do, how you feel, as long as you can show me a good time. I don't need promises, honestly, no big deal. As long as you can show me a good time, I don't care. Oh, 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 dinners and rings and the fanciest things couldn't make me believe in us. Here for pleasure, so don't you put pressure on me to give into us. All I need is short-term devotion. I don't wanna be so emotional. Just wanna dance, want a simple romance. Nothing more, nothing less from you. No ties, no price, no need, so free. I don't care what you say, what you do, how you feel, as long as you can show me.
So I hope you wonderful, beautiful people have an amazing weekend, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys again next week.
Show me a good time. I don't care. Oh, oh, oh.